This majestic abandoned palace was one of the most magnificent buildings in all of East Prussia. However, as you can now see, very little remains, and it's only a matter of time before this former masterpiece is reduced to a pile of rubble. And how could Prussia's prized palace become a modern tale of urban decay? And to help guide us through this confusing story, I caught up with Dr. Hubert Baumann, who wrote his PhD on this very topic. Our story starts in a forgotten corner of former Eastern Prussia, or modern-day Poland. As the Teutonic Order's rule became secularized and Prussian authority began to take hold, an imperial court was needed to maintain control over the region. And this is where the Dohna family comes in. They were elevated in noble status, and hence a palace was symbolically needed to assert their political dominance upon the region.
There was one guy called Dohna. He was very well educated. He started Schlobitten line of this family, and he designed the second manor house, the second palace.
So, with a basic understanding of the family's noble history, Dr. Hubert presented me with some of the original copies of this palace's 17th century blueprints that offer a rare glimpse into just how sophisticated the architects of the day must have been.
There was a lift from here to States Hall.
The wine elevator was not even the most unusual feature here. Rather, that title goes to the design aesthetics of the palace's entrance, or should I say, lack thereof.
Dohna was Calvinist, and he had connection with whole Calvinists, in the whole Europe, especially Huguenots in France. And the architect that invited this type of building was from France. Actually, it was two architects. It was Jean and André de Sursault. And there was a great library, probably the largest library in East Prussia.
The Schlobitten Palace stood as a symbol of nobility, innovation, and power for centuries. The decline of this estate occurred gradually over a decade, but by the early 20th century, a fire had destroyed much of its interior. And though repairs were carried out, they were done in vain, since a war was coming, and the family knew it. On January the 19th, 1945, the castle's residents set out westward. Not long after, the castle was looted, burnt down, and devastated upon the invasion of the Red Army. I will leave it there for today, but I thank you all so much for joining us on this special on-location adventure. Hubert, thank you so much for showing us around. Otherwise, until next time, I'm Ryan Socash, signing off.